From the Great Lakes in the northern United States, stretching 4,000 kilometers across the Midwest to the coast of California, the legendary Route 66. This iconic highway stands as the ultimate symbol of the American road trip, and now the Mother Road is celebrating its 100th birthday. Picture stepping into Lou Mitchell's breakfast restaurant on Jackson Boulevard in downtown Chicago. It's the quintessential starting point for America's Main Street, the perfect place to fuel up. Owner Audrey shares the excitement. People from all over the world come here totally thrilled, because this is how you truly experience this country, traveling by car from point A to point B to point C. The story of Route 66 began on April 30th, 1926. Entrepreneur Cyrus Stevens Avery sent a telegram from Springfield, Missouri, proposing the name Route 66 for one of the nation's first continuously paved road connections to the West Coast. His reasoning: it sounds good and is easy to remember. With that simple suggestion, Avery, the father of Route 66, laid the groundwork for the route's incredible marketing success, immortalized in books, films, and advertisements. Route 66 wasn't built entirely from scratch. Many existing regional roads were repurposed, leading to its swift opening on November 11, 1926. At that time, only about 800 miles, or 1,287 kilometers, were asphalted. From its inception, it connected small towns and farms in the Midwest with bustling markets, bringing city tourists money into rural areas. This historic stretch became an incubator for automobile travel infrastructure. The first modern gas station, the first motel, and the first drive-in restaurant all emerged along Route 66. Historian Bill Thomas emphasizes its profound impact. Everything travelers needed to get from here to there by car originated on Route 66. It had a decisive influence on how we move around in this country. The 1930s brought a different kind of traveler. Hundreds of thousands of impoverished farmers, fleeing years of dust storms and persistent drought in Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Texas, journeyed westward along Route 66. They sought work as migrant laborers in California's fruit orchards, a harsh fate powerfully depicted in John Steinbeck's novel The Grapes of Wrath. In 1946, Bobby Troup drove to Los Angeles, hoping to launch a music career. During his journey, he penned one of the most famous road songs ever, Get Your Kicks on Route 66. First sung by Nat King Cole and later covered by legends like Chuck Berry and the Rolling Stones, it became the soundtrack for this highway of longing. The post-war boom marked Route 66's golden age. Cars became more affordable, disposable incomes rose, and people sought freedom on the open highways. Route 66 became the road of dreams, says author and historian Jim Hinckley. In the 1950s, 9,000 cars daily streamed through small towns like Seligman, Arizona. But then the Interstate Highway 40 opened nearby. Overnight, traffic on Route 66 dwindled. Former barber Angel Delgadillo recalls, Seligman became a ghost town. It makes me sad and angry to talk about it because no one cared about us. On June 27, 1985, the U.S. government officially decommissioned Route 66. But 99-year-old Delgadillo refused to accept it. He convinced the state of Arizona to recognize Route 66 as a cultural heritage asset. Since then, he has been celebrated as its savior. Thanks to such efforts, since September 2005, sections of Route 66 in Illinois, New Mexico, and Arizona have been designated as Historic Route 66 and recognized as a National Scenic Byway. Today, an impressive 85% of the original Route 66 is still drivable, with 91% accessible in Texas. Beyond Seligman lies one of the best preserved sections, For many communities, Route 66 has again become a lifeline. Take Oatman, a former gold mining town where wild burros regularly stop traffic. Rod Hall, also known as Outlaw Willie, an 81-year-old, stages a daily Wild West show. He states, "Without Route 66, this place wouldn't exist anymore. We are a ghost town that hasn't died yet." This spirit of revival extends to Newberry Springs, home to the famous Bagdad Cafe, the filming location for the 1980s German cult film Out of Rosenheim. In its centennial year, visitor numbers are expected to double. Carla Klaus, known as Miss Route 66, observes, "Route 66 stands for American perseverance. It's a lengthy process, but a revival is definitely happening." The rise, fall, and comeback of Route 66 is a story worthy of Hollywood. It fittingly ends near Los Angeles at the Santa Monica Pier. Here, a prominent sign stands tall, a popular spot for the Instagram generation, the motorists of tomorrow, to capture their photos. It's a powerful sign of hope for America's secret main street. What's your take on Route 66? 100 years of America's Mother Road? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence.